Everyone, as you know, I'm trying to do a few more reviews on my channel, and I've got some makeup reviews, some skincare reviews, some brush reviews, etc. And I really kind of do one product reviews because I haven't done that before, and there's a few things that I'd like to talk about, and I wanted to get your suggestions of things that I may have shown you in the past in my hauls. If there's anything that you want, please just drop me a comment below and I will definitely take some requests. But one of the things that I want to talk to you about is this palette here. This is the Makeup Revolution Iconic One Redemption palette, and this is the dupe for the Naked One, or the Naked palette basically. And I wanted to sort of go through this with you and give my honest opinion, because that's all I can give. I don't own the Naked 1 palette, but I do own the Naked 3, and I do like the Naked 3 palette very much. But I've actually really enjoyed using this so far. As you can see, I have sort of had a go at these ones, especially these sort of shimmery colours. This palette contains, if you're not familiar with Makeup Revolution, it's a budget brand. It's sold in Superdrug, but also you can buy it online. They own iHeart Makeup, so you can buy that from the Makeup Revolution site, but they also are the creators of Freedom Makeup London, and I will talk about that as well. So these are, the thing about Makeup Revolution is the dupes that they've got are probably the best quality dupes, although they are not the same quality as Urban Decay. However, that does not faze me. I really like their eyeshadows, and I'll talk about these now. I've used them a little bit. I really like their eyeshadows generally. I've actually got on the Death by Chocolate Bar palette on my eyes, which is Makeup Revolution. I do tend to gravitate towards them actually, and I think that's because they've got colours I like more than anything. So I wanted to go through these one by one, and I'm probably going to swatch on my arm here the palette, and I'll try and be as neat as I possibly can. So I don't have any names for the colours, and that is not a problem, but I'm going to start with the lighters and work my way down. So this one is a matte, and it's a matte cream colour. You can see it there. Actually, it has a slight, not shimmer, but it has like a, it's definitely got a highlight in it. So this probably won't show up on me. No, I didn't think it would. I've got very pale skin. In fact, that is the closest colour. It's sort of peachy. If I'm looking this way, there's a peachy tone to it. It's very, very nice, very silky. The next one is this lovely rose gold colour. I think this is why I like the palette, because it's got sort of warmish tones in there. Really pretty. This is the rose gold one. Again, it's just a bit shimmery. It's not as pigmented as some of their other shadows, but it does do the job. It's such a lovely colour. You can see the other one just above it, just slightly. And then we have this matte sort of caramel colour, which is really pretty as well. I really like mattes for the crease, and this is such a lovely crease colour. Works really well with, you can see it there. It works really well with some of the other colours to deepen it up slightly. Next we have another kind of taupey, how can I describe that? Like a taupey, shimmery taupe, I guess. The shimmery ones sometimes are a lot better. There you go, I'll give you that there. I love that you can actually use these together. So you can see this one is a great crease colour, and if you had that one on the lid, that would be beautiful. And the same with that too. Really lovely. I mean, with the Naked palette, I'm sure that is pretty much the reason why they did it. And then after that, we have another very dark matte, not very dark, a light matte caramel colour. Again, it's maybe a shade darker than this one here. Now, this or this one would be quite good if you were into sort of warmer bronzy colours for your cheeks. It might be really good if you're looking for something to use as a contour shade. Not for me though, I have to say I'm not very good with that sort of warm shade. The next one is the, and if you have a Naked palette, you'll know that this is the dupe for the Half Baked. This is so powdery, it's such a shame, it's such a beautiful one. I'll show you it there. I do love this and I do use it. This is a gorgeous gold. and I really like that. It's got such a lovely metallic finish. I prefer metallic finishes to glittery finishes. And the next one I think might have some glitter in. So it's sort of the same colour as that gold, but then it's got a bit of brown in it. Haven't used this shade before, so yeah, you can see it's still goldy coloured. I'll put that underneath. There we go. I find this really hard swatching. It is similar, but it's got like almost like an olive green running through it. I'll see if I can catch the light there. It's really pretty though. They look really similar, to be honest. It's almost coppery. Next we have another one. I think this is a satin colour, and it's a bit darker. It's nearly matte. It's quite a dark taupe. Almost like a pewter colour. So that is there. Then we have this colour, which is like a rose gold. I really love this one. I do use this one a lot. Believe it or not, I do use a lot of them a lot, but you can never really tell because can you see that mark on my arm? That is nothing apart from the fact I was leaning on something. All of these are really pretty, so you can see them all there. That is such a lovely colour. And then we have this one. I think this looks very similar to this one. So these two look quite similar, although this maybe is a bit more olivey. Again, more satin, very dark. Yeah, that has still got a sheen to it though. I really like that. I think they're really pretty colours. The reason I chose this was because a lot of people highly recommend the Naked palette, and it's their favourite palette. These applied over a primer are just divine. They don't show up very well on my arm, unfortunately. I actually do like the pigmentation of these though, so you'll see especially the darker colours come up very pigmented here. Got this one which I think is called Gunmetal. I might be completely wrong. Very powdery once again, but look at that colour. It's got like almost like a navy running through it. There you go. You saw some fallout there. That's such a shame. Yeah, that is slightly powdery, and it's actually a weird colour to be in there because all the rest are quite warm toned, and then you have this dark colour that doesn't really go with the others. It might go with this colour here, maybe. Maybe it would go with this one, but not really. And then again, there's another very cool toned one at the end here. I quite like the look of this one. Yeah, that's lovely. It's almost like a silvery grey. Really pretty. Not as, luckily not as, oh, what a lovely shine that's got. So it's got a blue shine. It's like a dark grey with blue running through it. I prefer that formula to this one, if I'm honest. I'll just give you a arm up. And I'll put if I put the palette, oh, hold on, I'll have to do it that way. There you go. So that's all of them there. Actually, I know that when people have done comparisons, the pigmentation hasn't been far off the Urban Decay palette. But this, I'm really enjoying using this. It's great for travelling for me because it actually has all the colours that I really like to use on my eyes. The ones at the end, maybe if there was a matte dark, would be really good for smoky eyes. But these ones probably from here upwards, the last two I don't usually use, but those ones are really beautiful. They're not dissimilar to the Naked 3, which is the same as the iconic one. I think, obviously you can see it's a bit rosier, but yeah, there are some similarities there, I think. Although this is actually a cool toned palette, but I do really love this, and I have really enjoyed using it. So if you haven't tried it, this is £4 from Makeup Revolution. They still sell it. I feel like this is the reason a lot of people switched over to them. I love their packaging. They have a lot of product per what's this even called, per palette. I don't know, it tells you what ingredients are with them, but I don't know how. It's 14 grams in there of product. I don't know how much is in the Naked palette, but yeah, if you haven't tried any of their palettes, I would definitely give them a go. I'll give you a bit more of a close-up there, and have a search on other YouTube channels to see the dupe of this. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you in my next one. If you're still joining me, if you want me to review anything else, like I said before, just pop a comment down below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.